My journey started in October of 2020, and I did self-discover a lump in my breast. Through testing and all of that, it was confirmed that it was triple negative breast cancer, which happens to be a really aggressive form. So I opted to do standard of care. That involved doing clinical trials along with chemotherapy, radiation, and then I had an oral chemo that I was on for 6 months. And during that time, it was a lot for my skin. It was full dose chemotherapy, which is really gnarly. I had about 15 rounds of full dose chemo. And I say that because that will come in later in my story. And then I did have 30 rounds of radiation. And during that time was prior to knowing NeoGenesis, but I remember just burning and having a lot of tightness and uncomfortability. And then unfortunately, the standard of care treatment did not find success within my body. So my cancer spread to my lungs. And after about 6 months, they had confirmed that I had about a softball size mass in my lungs, and that was the triple negative cancer that had traveled. So at that point, I did decide to do integrative, which is where the low dose chemo came into play. And I had over 35 rounds of low dose chemotherapy in my body. And then in addition to that, we did chase the cancer throughout my body. It was really excited to go into all different areas, which included my brain and my liver and my spine. Along with obviously previously my lungs and my breast. So with that and how aggressive it was, I did have to go back into targeted radiation, which again is another hard thing for your skin and your body. So I had targeted radiation in all of those areas that I just mentioned. And after about 2 years of consistent treatment, I did get ahead of it. And we did have a successful clear scan, and I was able to move forward. But with that being said, moving forward looked really dim for me. My skin had changed. Obviously, I had had so much treatment over the course of, at that point, 3 years, and it had just been so overwhelming, almost 4 years. So overwhelming to see myself in the mirror and not recognize. My hair had changed, my skin had changed. Everything was so dry. I felt like I was trying to heal, but when I would see myself in the mirror, I saw a really old woman that had just gone through the ringer. And so Renee, when she reached out to me and asked if I would be willing to do a trial with NeoGenesis, I was really excited. I had not heard of the product, but I did do some research, and I was really excited to try something that really had a heart for integrative oncology and oncology in general. Cancer patients, what we as cancer patients go through is not something that I found a lot of support with during my treatment. So I was really excited to find this company that wanted to come alongside and support and foster the treatment, but also the side effects and the aftermath of the treatment, which mentally is really, really hard, especially as a woman, to go through that. Losing your hair, changing your skin, feeling everything is dry and wrinkled. So I was very, very excited. I love NeoGenesis mission, and it's been such a great experience. So for 6 months, I have utilized the products in full morning and evening regimens. I have noticed a substantial difference, which is also something that we can track with my photos that I've been sending in as well. It's been really, really amazing to see, in my perspective, my skin come alive, which life for me has been what I've been fighting for since 2020. And there were times in that journey where I didn't know if life was going to be a part of it. And when my internal life seemed to be flourishing, it was almost like my external was steps behind. So to be able to align that life with my skin, along with how I'm healing on the inside, was an instrumental part in my healing overall. So I've just been so excited to utilize this product and seen the difference over the course of these months. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. The last few months have been so great, and it's just been so fun to try all the products and have our monthly check-ins. I'll miss that. Like I said, one little random tidbit, like seeing my hair grow through all the pictures, like, oh my gosh, it's actually growing. Because when I see it every day, I'm like, no, it's not. But it's been kind of fun to I know that's kind of separate, but track that too. So this has been a great experience. I really appreciate you, Renee, and just everybody being able to come alongside and walk with me during this time. It's been fun.